welcome back to episode 4 of Maverick Showdown. Today, we are joined by some reoccurring guests, and one new one. Let's introduce them. We have the woman that shooting stars always grant wishes to, Gabby. Gabby, what do you do with that kind of power?
I mean, I would say I share it, but I don't know if it works for other people, so I just make my wishes and then just like cross my fingers and hope that everyone's as lucky as me.
Unfortunately, we aren't.
Oh, sorry.
But our next guest is actually the winner of last season of Maverick Showdown. And a lady who came from another planet and is trying her best to get back. Skylar. How's the effort going? How's the effort to get back going?
It's going really good, except the street signs here really confuse me. So I also don't know how to drive. So that's been a huge milestone of mine as I got my license, my human license.
How did you manage that? That's the real question.
Lots of blinking and breathing.
I guess that's one way to do it. And then finally, we have the lady who sang a karaoke song so well that she actually outsold the original artist, Emma. Welcome back.
Yeah, there was no doubt about that, honestly.
Yeah, you're just that naturally gifted and talented?
I'm that's my purpose in life, is to be better than the original, you know.
I mean, that makes sense to me. Well, let's jump right into the game show then. We have 4 categories, 5 questions per category. If you get a point, or if you get a question right, you get a point. You get how it goes. We are going to have Gabby.
Oh.
You choose the first category here.
Let's do movies.
Let's see. What is our first movie question today? Name the actor. Private Ryan.
No idea.
Gabby?
Is it Tom Hanks?
Is it Tom Hanks?
Oh, embarrassing.
What? I mean, Tom Hanks is in that movie, right? I think
don't
so.
know.
It's been a while since I've seen it. Not a bad guess, though. I think they're like the same person, pretty much.
Basically.
That means we're going to be moving on to the next movie question here, though. What will we get? Who said it? You're gonna need a bigger boat.
Oh. What? You're gonna need a bigger boat.
Have our contestants here deep in thought. That's what's stunning them.
You're gonna need a bigger boat.
Emma looks like it's on the tip of her tongue. Skylar.
Dan, Private Dan, Sergeant Dan.
Oh.
Is it
From Forrest
Private or Sergeant Dan? No, it is Martin
that?
Brody from Jaws.
Oh, that's not what I was thinking.
That was like when they were going shrimping. Noah's Ark.
I was gonna go Moana.
That means we'll be moving on to the next movie question here. No points on the board yet. How fast did the Millennium Falcon do the Kessel Run?
In like Star Wars units?
Yeah.
In Star Wars units?
Yeah.
I don't know Star Wars units.
A light year.
A light year, is that the answer? No, it's 12 parsecs. Still scoreless after the first 3 questions here.
Oh my gosh.
This is terrible.
Okay.
It's fine. You guys will do better once you move on to a different category. But for now, let's get our next movie question going here. In what city did The Princess and the Frog take place? Oh, Skylar.
New Orleans?
What's up?
New Orleans?
Is it New Orleans? It is indeed. Skylar, getting our first point here. As you get to choose what category we go to next.
History.
Ooh, jumping to history. Let's see what our first history question is. What city was destroyed by the eruption? Oh,
wait.
Gabby.
Is it Pompeii?
Is it Pompeii? It
Okay,
is
good.
indeed Pompeii.
I got scared that was wrong.
Gabby, getting yourself on the board here with the first history question. Do you want to move off history to a different category or stick with it?
Let's try pop culture.
Let's go to pop culture for our first pop culture question today. Finish the vine. I'm Liberian.
Oh.
Skylar.
Oh, shoot. What is that accent from? I like it.
Is that the answer?
No. I don't know. Oh.
Very, very close. We will actually give that one to you.
Okay.
Pretty much
Skylar.
had
okay.
it. Skylar, getting her second point here. With the first pop culture question, would you like to stick with pop
Sure,
culture?
let's stick with pop culture.
All right, let's stick with pop culture. Go on to our second question.
don't know vines.
Hurricane Katrina, more like Hurricane Tortilla.
Is that the answer, Skylar? It is indeed. Skylar getting her third point here. Absolutely gone off with the pop culture questions. Would you like to stick with it or go somewhere else? Stick with pop culture. Let's go to our third pop culture question. In what year was YouTube created? Skylar.
2009.
Was it 2009? It was not. It was 2005. Sort of close.
Post-recession.
When
when things start getting better.
When things started getting better. That means we'll be moving on to our next pop culture question, though. Which Harry Potter films is the highest grossing? Which of the Harry Potter films is the highest grossing?
Is
Gabby.
it the fourth one? The Goblet of Fire?
Is it the Goblet of Fire? No, it is the Deathly Hallows Part 2.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Which means we will be moving
thinking-
I just
on.
picked my
Azkaban.
favorite one.
That makes sense. I would have done the same, honestly. So we are moving on to our final pop culture question, though, here. What is it? Which Disney princess was originally intended to be a villain? Skylar.
Elsa.
Was it Elsa?
Was it?
It was indeed. Elsa getting her fourth point here, and we are done with pop culture questions. If we take a look at the scores right now, Gabby sitting with 1 point, Skylar running away with it with 4 points right now, trying to repeat what she did last year, and Emma sitting behind at 0. Skylar. Skylar, you got that last one right. So which category would you like to go to next?
We'll go back to history.
Let's go back to history. See what our next one is. Who wrote the 95 Theses and started...
Martin Luther.
Was it Martin Luther? Gabby jumping off quickly there. It was indeed Martin Luther. Gabby getting a second point here, trying to make a comeback here. Would you like to stick with history, or would you like to go to movies or sports?
We'll stick with history.
All right, we'll stick with history. In what year did Queen Elizabeth die?
Was that like 2 years
Oh, Skylar.
What year are we in right now?
2023.
2023. No,
Wait, was it 2020?
2022. 2022.
That's your final answer.
It was 2022. We're going to take 2023, though, as your first
it.
answer. So, close, but not quite.
I remember putting it
I
in my
got scared.
assignment, different Elizabeth.
I thought I was thinking of the wrong person entirely.
We'll be moving on to the next history question, though, since we got that one wrong. What do we got?
That was funny.
What were the two major countries who fought during the 7-Year War? This one's quite a rivalry. Gabby,
Oh, was it America and Russia?
was it America and Russia?
I think that's wrong. That is the Cold War,
Russia
but I
and
got
France.
scared.
It was England and France.
Sorry, Mr. Welsh.
So, unfortunately, not getting that
I
one
just
right
thought maybe the
either.
7-Year War was
Dude, I
named
don't
after the
even
Cold War, and I was confused.
Today, we're going on to the next history question. Let's see what the final one is.
Oh, final.
What divided the city of Berlin between the east and the west? Gabby,
Like the wall?
was it a wall? It was indeed a wall.
Like the Berlin Wall, like.
Gabby's going to end our history off with a point, and if we look at the score now, Gabby is sitting with 3 points, Skylar with 4, and Emma still way behind at 0.
Don't make me feel bad.
I think you can make a comeback still. I think you
Yeah.
got it.
Of course.
But we'll be moving on to the next category. Gabby, we have movies and sports to choose from.
I guess we can try sports.
All right, let's go to sports. Reluctant with the
I think any of us-
choice, but who is the youngest player to win NBA MVP? Skylar.
Kobe.
Was it Kobe?
Oh my goodness.
No, it was Derrick Rose.
Yeah, no.
Let's see. We'll be moving on to the next sports question here then. What do we got? Who's the second most points ever scored? Or what is the second most points scored in an NBA game?
Like the number?
Yeah.
47.
47.
47? I don't. Look, it's 100. Yeah.
You're like
Oh.
63 off.
47? I thought you were saying like 47 was too large of a number.
No,
That
it's
is
too small.
incorrect. We will be moving on to the next sports question. Just going to have to run this one out. What is the length of a soccer pitch? Gabby looking like she has it on the tip of her tongue.
Just the length of a soccer pitch. Great question.
Football field.
Is this the only soccer question?
Wait, what is the soccer
The field. I just don't
Yeah.
know the length.
Yeah.
How do they call
Is it
it?
100? Is it 100 yards?
Any guesses?
Gabby, just go for it.
Oh.
Emma clicked it.
Oh.
Oh, Emma.
100 yards.
Is it 100 yards? It's 112 to
Oh.
115. Very close, but not quite there.
I think you should
Which
give it
means
to me for trying.
we'll be moving on to the next sports question, though.
Oh gosh.
Who was the all-time leading scorer in the NHL?
Oh gosh.
What is NHL?
Hockey.
Hockey.
I don't know any hockey names.
I don't.
Kobe Bryant.
It seems like we'll have no guesses for
No,
this one.
no.
What is the answer? It is Wayne Gretzky,
Oh.
Oh, I know him.
which means we'll be moving on to the final sports question here. What do we got?
Gosh.
Get an NFL question.
Who has won the most Grand Slam titles?
Oh my god.
Oh, Skylar.
What's her name?
Quick
What's
with
her
it.
name? What's her name?
Grand Slam.
Serena Williams.
Is it Serena Williams?
I don't even know what
No.
that is. What is the Grand Slam?
Is
Isn't that
Novak?
tennis?
I don't even know how to say that last name. I'm not even going to try it. Anyway, at the end of sports, no one got a point.
That's so embarrassing for us.
Which means we are on to our final question of the game with movies. What is our final movie question here?
Gosh.
What gift was Maribel given at the beginning of the movie?
Ooh.
Wait, given at the beginning
Yeah.
of the movie?
At the beginning.
Though?
Yeah. What gift was she given at the beginning of the movie?
At the beginning,
Yeah.
she doesn't get one.
Is that the answer?
Oh, okay.
Trick question.
Yeah.
It is
okay, I was
indeed
gonna be
Gabby.
You confused me. I was like, we
That was
tied.
that was the one
Gabby
question
and Skylar
I could've gotten
tying at the
right.
end
That was the one question I would have gotten right,
Sorry.
Gabriella.
at 4 points apiece here. How would you guys like to decide the winner? Would you guys? There's rock paper scissors. There's
Actually, when I wished upon my star, I wished to tie, and my wish
Oh.
came true.
well. There's not.
You
I
didn't
can't
wish for me
refute
to get a
that.
point.
She always gets. The,
Listen, I can't wish for everything, Emma.
she always gets the point. So I guess that means we're having a tie today with Skylar and Gabby both having 4 and Emma a little behind at 0. Well,
Can't win them all.
I hope you guys enjoyed this week's episode of Maverick Showdown. Thank you guys for coming on today.
Thank you.
And we hope to see you next week for an all-new episode of Maverick Showdown.